Hello, my name is Vivian. I'm going to take you on a Google Earth tour of some of my most favorite places to visit in Alberta, Canada. You can see North America here and Canada's up top. I'm going to show you where the province of Alberta is. I'm going to click on my Alberta overlay. There it is. Let's get closer. Alberta is famous for beautiful views of mountains and lakes, rivers. It's a great place for outdoor activities, for canoeing, hiking, biking. In the winter, it's famous for skiing. Let's take off our Alberta overlay. Our first stop's actually going to be in Calgary, the city I was born and raised in. Let's go to Calgary. There's going to be a red dot showing up. Calgary, yes. We're in fact going to the Calgary Zoo. Here is the Calgary Zoo. The Calgary Zoo is one of the largest and finest in the world. As you can see, it's very large. It's on this entire island here. Here's a photo, elephant in the background. If you download my Google Earth file, you can take this tour yourself at your own pace. Every place I visit, I include a photo, and I also include a link at the bottom for travel information. Our next stop is going to be Drumheller. Drumheller is up north. Drumheller is famous for its dinosaur excavation sites. There's a wonderful museum there. It's huge, as you can see. You can spend the entire day at the museum exploring prehistoric fossils, learning about dinosaurs. Here's a photo of the cousins at the Drumheller Dinosaur Museum by a real life-size leg of something, I can't remember. If I take the peg man here, I'm actually able to show you the front of the museum. Whoops, wrong direction. This is the front of the Royal Truro Museum. After your museum visit, you can walk up these stairs and have a great view of the Alberta Badlands. You can tell that the Alberta Badlands are quite barren. I can easily imagine dinosaurs roaming here. Our next stop are the Hoodoo Rock Formations, one of my favorite places to visit. It's right by Drumheller. Get the photo up. Yes. What are the Hoodoo Rock Formations? Well, there are these unusual things here. The Hoodoo Rock Formations are formed because the top shelf of the rock is harder than the middle shelf. So the differences in erosion because of the difference in hardness results in this freaky shape. And there's me in front of them, and there's tons of them there that you can't really see in the photo. And there's really amazing rock designs here. You can see the layers here. They say that these Hoodoo rock formations are not going to last more than another generation or so, so see if you can see them before they disappear. Our next stop is the Banff Upper Hot Springs. Banff is famous because of the hot springs. There's volcanic activity underground, which heats up natural springs under the ground. You can come and have a relaxing hot steaming pool bath here, heated naturally by volcanic rocks underground. Japanese love to come to Banff for a chance to bathe in the hot springs. It's a famous honeymoon spot for Japanese. If you come to the town of Banff, you can see signs and menus in Japanese for them. Next stop is the Banff Springs Hotel. The Banff Springs Hotel is an icon around here. It's a very expensive hotel to stay at. Most people come and eat in the restaurants, buy souvenirs at the shops, and take a walk through the beautiful hotel. Our next stop is Johnston Canyons Falls. Here's Castle Mountain, the first photo I showed you, Castle Mountain. Anyways, here's the falls. Here's a photo of my family there. Johnston Canyon Falls is an easy 3-hour hike with views of 5 waterfalls along the way. Here's one of the waterfalls. Next on our tour is beautiful Lake Louise. Lake Louise is one of the most famous lakes in the world. It's famous for its beautiful emerald-colored water. The reason it has that color for the water is because there's a lot of heavy silt in the water, and the sunlight reflects off it and makes this beautiful turquoise green color. Here is the Victoria Glacier, which cut through and made this beautiful valley. I've made an overlay of the lake to show you. You can take a walk along this side of the lake or even on the other side. You can rent a canoe here. It's one of the most famous views in the world. Okay, next stop, Columbia Ice Fields. The Columbia Ice Fields are in northern Alberta. You can see a real glacier there. This is the glacier right here. Here's a photo. My daughter in front of the glacier, there it is. Every couple of years they place a different place marker indicating where the glacier ends. And you can see over time how the glacier recedes. Year after year it gets smaller and smaller due to global warming. So the glacier gets smaller and smaller, and it's a very vivid illustration of the effects of global warming. Our last stop, Calgary. Back to Calgary. You can meet me in Calgary for a steak dinner. This is the famous Calgary Tower. You can have a meal here and have 360-degree views of the city. You see, yes. I have a video to show you. Okay, I'm going to speed ahead to 3 minutes where you can see the Calgary Stampede. Yes. This is the Calgary Stampede. Stampede breakfast, rodeo, the midway. Every July we have the Calgary Stampede Festival for 10 days. The rodeo, chuck wagon races. If you do come through Alberta, try and come and catch the Calgary Stampede in July every year. They say it's the greatest outdoor show in the world. Here's my city, Calgary Tower. Well, we've come to the end of my tour of Alberta. I hope you enjoyed it, and one day you'll pay me a visit. Bye for now.